She's the blonde bombshell. He's the guy everyone has a crush on. And 12 years on and counting, this Hollywood it couple has never been more in love. If you guessed, we're talking about Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. Bravo, you're on point. With the premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine and It Ends With Us, these two have been everywhere on our screens. Whether it's sneaking kisses, holding hands, or even Blake giving Ryan's bum a little smack on the red carpet, at this point, they're the married couple everyone wants to be. But did you know how their love story began? If you didn't, kick back and relax as we're about to get right into it. Before we do, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a new video. Now, let's get right into the story. Blake and Ryan have more chemistry than a science lab. But before they became Mr. and Mrs., they were just two strangers who'd found friendship after starring in a movie together. If you didn't know, these two began their relationship with a very healthy friendship that eventually culminated in the love story we know today. And yes, we're all giddy on the inside, cause who doesn't love a good friends to lovers romance? Just like with any great romance story, Ryan and Blake first crossed paths in 2010 while working on the superhero movie Green Lantern. Ryan was playing the cocky and sarcastic Hal Jordan, while Blake played his love interest, Carol Ferris. At the time, the duo were in separate relationships. Blake had been dating her Gossip Girl co-star, Penn Badgley, while Ryan was married to future superhero Scarlett Johansson. There was no denying that Blake and Ryan knew how to give a show. The chemistry between them and Green Lantern was so palpable that people began to speculate that they were secretly seeing each other on the low. Others believed they'd somehow developed little crushes on each other while filming. Anyway, after the movie hit our screens, it wasn't surprising that the typical shipping began, which must have been hard for their partners to deal with. But by the end of 2010, both Blake and Ryan had ended their respective relationships. It wasn't clear to the public what the exact reason behind the splits had been, but speculations that Ryan was controlling and Scarlett didn't like that began to circulate, while others believed he had probably moved on to another woman. Whatever it was, we might never know, as both Ryan and Blake would eventually put out statements that said they'd ended their previous relationships on amicable terms and remained friends with their ex-partners. Fast forward to 2011 and these two were strutting about the red carpet, hand in hand. Sparks might have flown in Green Lantern, but we definitely didn't see Blake and Ryan getting together in our cards for 2011. In June of that year, they were seen attending the premiere of their movie as co-stars, and by October, dating rumors began to spread when they were spotted together in Boston, where Ryan was filming R.I.P.D. Now, it wasn't official at the time, but a source claimed that they were indeed a very happy couple. We didn't believe it, but it turned out to be true when they went out to Ryan's hometown of Vancouver to spend the holidays. On September 9, 2012, the couple gave the public a surprise by tying the knot in a private ceremony at Boone Hall Plantation in South Carolina. Obviously, the wedding was kept very hush-hush, because if there's one thing we know about this couple, it's that they like to keep things really private, and they're pretty good at it. But sad as it is, there's not much that can stay hidden from the internet forever, as before long, details about their secret union emerged. According to the reports, Blake was dressed in a couture gown designed by Marchesa, and Ryan looked dapper in a classic Burberry suit. One source shared that when he first saw his bride, his face broke into a huge smile that crinkled his eyes. What followed was a moment where they just stared at each other with absolute love as the candlelight around them lit up their faces. Unfortunately, they hadn't really looked into the location, and by 2020, Ryan was publicly apologizing for hosting their wedding at a former plantation called Boone Hall in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. The two did have to remarry at home, according to Ryan in his apology. A couple of years after their wedding, Blake began hinting at the fact that she wanted a large family. So it wasn't really surprising when months later, she shared a maternity photo on her lifestyle website Preserve, announcing that she was expecting her first child with Ryan. In December 2014, they welcomed their eldest daughter, James. Although we wouldn't find out her name or gender until Ryan revealed it to the public during an interview on the Today Show. 2 years later, they once again welcomed another child, a baby girl who they named Inez. The family was growing very quickly, and the duo appeared to be as in love as ever. Plus, They were really supportive of their careers. 2016 was when the highly successful Deadpool premiered and the couple was seen out and all smiles on the red carpet together. In October 2019, they welcomed their third child, with Ryan confirming the news and revealing the baby was a girl. We didn't know her name until Taylor Swift revealed it to be Betty in her Folklore album. Fast forward to 2021, and Blake and Ryan were celebrating the 10th anniversary of their first date by dining at the Boston sushi restaurant Oh Yeah, where their love story first began. Interestingly, the couple had been on a double date with their different partners because, according to Ryan, they were just buddies at the time. He said that about a year after Green Lantern had come and gone, they were both single and went on a very awkward double date. It's been 12 years since then, and they have still managed to keep their union alive. Really, they should write a book for Hollywood couples and title it How to Keep Your Hollywood Marriage. Anyway, by the end of 2022, the couple once again shared that they were expecting their fourth and last child. Blake announced her pregnancy by debuting her baby bump on the red carpet at the 10th annual Forbes Power Women's Summit. And in February of the next year, she revealed that they'd welcomed the child. For a while, we had no idea what the baby's name was. However, Ryan did end up revealing that they named their fourth child Olin. We still have no idea what the baby's gender is, but we're patiently waiting around to see if it'll ever get revealed. If not, it's still fine. It's not like we're dying to know. We all know how in love and supportive Blake and Ryan appear to be, so it's kind of a no-brainer that they're constantly in each other's business and helping one promote the other. As Blake once said, "We're in each other's pockets all the time." Well, congrats to the couple, as years after starring in Green Lantern together, they once again reunited on set, with Blake making a brief cameo as Lady Poole in the movie. Speculations about who plays the character arose since Blake's face never appears in the movie and she only has a short speaking part. But she's credited in the movie along with their daughter Inez. Ryan himself includes a few playful references to Blake and her career throughout the movie, at some point mentioning her name as he made a cheesy joke about her hit series, Gossip Girl. Blake almost broke the internet with her red carpet appearance for the movie, appearing in a red jumpsuit alongside Bella Hadid, who was dressed in yellow attire. As you'd expect, fans dug the look, not just because it tied into the whole red and yellow theme of the movie, but because it showed how far Blake would go to support her husband and his ventures. Days after, Ryan would also show up to support his wife by attending the premiere of her new movie, It Ends With Us. At the event, Blake shared that he used to send her flowers along with a little quote of the week during their early days of dating. Isn't that cute? What's even cuter is that Ryan was as fully immersed in the movie project as she was in his. She even shared that he'd written one of her favorite scenes in the movie, making the entire internet gush about just how cute their love is. From their initial meeting to date, Ryan and Blake's love story is one for the ages. With their quick wit, playful banter, and undeniable attraction, it's no wonder they're Hollywood's most beloved couple. As they continue to slay the red carpet and our screens, one thing is clear: Ryan and Blake's love is the real deal, and we can't get enough of it. What do you think about Blake and Ryan's love story? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this.